All right. Dendi, Soda, human and undead. Not per se areas of your expertise. In fact, what do you know about the other races? Like, have you studied them with a fine-toothed comb like you have Night
Let's
Elf?
go, Dendi.
No, actually, that was on my list of my to-do list of learning is to learn basics of the other races, put like 30 to 50 games on each race to kind of understand why they do things. So I'm looking at this game from both sides as a Night Elf. So I'm thinking like a Night Elf looking at them. It's a little bit weird not seeing a Night Elf. Yeah. So I'm not really sure. I know that Dendi likes doing
Studied religiously
or Mountain King style, so we'll see which one he tends this time. And I don't know. Soda is a wild card for me. I don't know what he does.
Have you not been watching him, studying him a bit?
I've been watching him a little bit, but it just seems I've seen him go Crypt Lord, and that's pretty much about it. Maybe some Lich.
Do you not think that he's gonna make it out of the group? That's why you didn't spend any time preparing for him?
No comment on that one. No idea, actually.
I see.
It could go any which way, actually.
It's anyone's game.
Yeah, it's anybody's game, per se, hypothetically.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good, Ahmpy. Thanks for being honest. Mountain King first for Dendi, kind of as you predicted, as being one of the possibilities. Ooh, Soda is going for Crypt Lord. Even though the last 2 days, he's been showing Death Knight first. He said Crypt Lord is a stupid hero. He doesn't want to play it anymore. And here we are. Well, well, well.
And you know, I do see a lack of Graveyard. I recently learned that means he's not intending on Fiends right away.
Yep.
So is this possibly a 3-minute ghoul push timing? Is that what we're looking at here?
It's one of two things.
I mean, or a fast expand.
It makes sense to try to work
it could be three
with the
things.
Crypt
It could be
Lord because
fast
he's
expand,
very
could be
strong,
Ghoul
to be
Rush,
honest.
Could be just going around.
Especially at the
the map,
lower level,
living
I
your best
reckon.
life, farming up a Crypt Lord.
Okay. See, this is a pretty big map, and the gold mine is pretty weak. It looks like, actually, Dendi's going for a fast expand here.
Yep.
We might see a double fast expand open. We might be playing two base here.
It very much looks like it. I don't see any Acolytes movement yet. No Acolyte production yet. But I also don't see a second crypt.
If he did a cigarette rush, that would be pretty interesting.
In as well.
Have to get him to do a cigarette rush.
This is a good time. If he was able to... He's getting skeletons off that.
I think Soda is forgetting to bring his Acolyte. I think that's what's going on. He's getting an army that can farm this. He has just forgotten. He did not do the mental prep. He doesn't have a notepad. He's just creeping this, and he's like, oh, fuck, where's my Acolyte? I'm 99% sure that's what's going on.
I see that too. Yeah, there it is. Just as you said, Acolyte starting to move down. So it is an expand move.
Yeah.
Got to still build an Acolyte at the main base, though.
At the other gold mine, but he's not going to see it. Perhaps he doesn't check the other one?
-2 ghouls.
What?
I know. It's very common.
Is Sodapoppin the worst player in this
tournament? He also forgot to reproduce the Acolyte. So
how'd he get to 1,000 MMR?
I didn't mentally prepare and recently rehearse. Soda was getting this right all the time, but that was 3 days ago. Then, presumably, he wanted to throw people off about what he's recently thinking about. Did Death Knight strats.
Did he really?
He forgot.
I don't think he's thinking that far ahead.
Gold and then instantly remake it. So he forgot the remaking part. So by forgetting 2 things, he has turned something which should be a very basic build order into, and he has finally noticed, by the way, he should actually be thankful that this footman is attacking the Acolyte. He has turned something that should be like an easy build order into already kind of defeating himself.
Yeah, I mean, this is off to a pretty bad start. Dendi now just saturated his gold mine. We're really far for Soda.
You see Dendi's movement? He has intuited, after scouting the main expansion location, he has intuited the fact that you are still tier 1 can only mean one thing. You must have gone to the other gold mine. And Soda's not defending it. Normally, you don't have the luxury to keep creeping after you expand. You must stay in the vicinity of...
Hi, Party Peepo. Thank you very much.
This is grim. Canceling the expo here. And he's probably going to get the tower on top of the Acolyte. I mean...
Not good.
Dendi or Soda? Dendi, definitely.
Soda currently is still making Acolytes, which means
I think Soda might struggle to beat
He's still hoping
Sunglitters or
to recover
Annie.
this. He will show up. They will have a fight. Nerubian Tower, he should cancel it. He will get back 75 gold. He does not cancel it. He gets 2 auto attacks with the Ice Tower and it's dead.
Ooh.
Huge impale. Surrounding him with the ghoul.
To be fair, we haven't
Surrounding him
seen
with the
much from
ghouls.
Soda, but this isn't a
Cigarettes come
good
in.
start.
There's
Let's
a
say that.
thunderclap. Soda does have money to remake Goldmine.
He's done it.
Another impale.
This is looking a bit scary for Soda. I feel like expanding in his face. Now that Dendi has two bases, he's gonna start pumping out units.
Oh yeah,
He's
you still
actually
just
not-
shove it
It's
in
not
his
even
face.
tier 2 yet.
Complete macro failure. He should be double producing peasants from both
Oh, that
town halls
expansion
and
in the
making
midpoint
non-stop
as
footmen.
well, looking quite
But he has
comfy.
completely not macro during the fight. And so it will actually take him a long time to get to tier 2. So now Dendi needs clarity potions from the shop. And then he can use that to do thunderclapping. Hey, this is the wrong version of Melting Valley, actually. What? There's supposed to be... Overlord level
laboratory.
7
Oh
here.
yeah.
I don't think it's going to
I
make too
hosted
much
the
of a
wrong
difference,
version.
to be honest
Regame.
with you.
Regame, restart, void.
Sodapoppin can use that as an excuse now.
I guess Soda gets another chance. Let's just regame. No, I
really?
can't. No, I can't. I can't
I was gonna
restart.
say.
It's my fault. I'm just
Too
joking.
deep.
Yeah, we're too deep in.
Oh, this is. I mean, he has to TP out of this. And
He doesn't have a
has
TP.
He has no TP. He sold it.
Oh, he sold his TP. I didn't know you did that.
Yeah, it's to make enough money to buy everything else you want
Oh,
and
he's
need.
surrounded.
I still haven't done that
He
trick
has
really
a surround
much.
on the Mountain King,
I
but
still
all his
can-
units are 1 life.
You can still go Crypt Lord and buy everything,
By the way,
more or
even though
less.
it's
It
a
won't be that
different version
delayed.
of the map, it
Oh,
didn't have
level
that
3
big of an
Mountain King.
impact because it's not like he could have done that camp anyway.
Did he just use the sacrificial
Max
skull?
distance Stormbolt surround attempt.
The
Almost
ritual
gets it.
dagger. Yeah. No, didn't do anything.
And no towers are up here. I mean, this is just vulnerable. Ah, this is.
Oh, this is brutal.
This is not good for Soda. He's got nothing left.
There's,
Surround on the
There's
Crypt Lord.
nothing
That's
here.
it. He's surrounded. He can't get out. He's still tier 1. He has no money. All of his money went to towers. Crypt Lord's gonna go down.
oh, he kills the raccoon.
He freed himself, but the Mountain King is there.
Oh no.
That's a rough one.
It's like we're watching Witty play. Yeah,
Danny
sometimes
can't really
I
stay
can make
here though with
mistakes
the
like
towers
that.
coming online.
This is brutal though.
He
I
only
mean,
do
he
9
might
damage.
be able to do. Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, Skippy made a
Skippy.
Spirit Tower. So he made a graveyard. So he made additional tier 1 investments. Is he making acolytes right now? No, he's at 26 pop. He's making fiends, trying to get his Crypt Lord back. As far as Soda knows, there
Kaz
is no
says,
expansion.
"Ahmpy thinking I've
He
got
has
this
not
in the
scouted
bag."
it, I think.
He's still got to get
So
past
he still
Dendi.
thinks as
Yeah.
long as he holds on, he has a chance.
Oh, level 4.
Yeah, I mean, he forces TP.
He
Dendi
could have actually
floating
still walked out of that, to
2,000
be
gold
honest.
here. 2,500.
Possibly.
Once he's able to
If
spend
you
that,
go
it
straight
should
to the
be
left, but going
a
straight
nail
to the
in
left
coffin.
goes towards
Yeah,
Soda.
should
But I
be
don't
like
think Soda's
that.
going to be ready
It's,
to pick him up.
Tier 2 is reaching. He can either straight tier 3 and tanks. He could stay tier 2 and go mortars. Yeah, it's straight tier 3. And griffins.
More Griffins.
Griffins.
He's getting the wrong upgrade from Blacksmith. Griffins enjoy studded leather armor upgrades, not iron plating. But maybe,
I think he's doing that for the
I don't
melee
even know the name on
militia
that.
tanks.
yeah, could be for militia, footmen, and knights. And maybe he's only getting an
Or footmen,
aviary to get the special upgrade, the blue cloud. Have you ever seen that?
No, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so Dragonhawk is a support unit that can shackle enemy air, or it can do a cloud that shuts down enemy towers. So you put the cloud, it has a rather large radius, and he could shut down the left 2 towers. So they basically get 0 attack speed when you do the cloud.
Yeah.
That's insane.
There goes the Fiend. Level 2 Crypt Lord.
Nice
I mean,
Huge
the
impale.
Impale's nice, but...
Only level 1, very
Yeah.
nicely aimed
He's gonna get
impales.
surrounded here.
There's another surround. No, it's not a surround.
Oof.
He could free himself.
Oh.
Oh, now it is. Oh, no, it isn't.
Almost. Almost. Footman went just a tiny bit too... a pixel too low, really.
Blood Mage coming. Another sword upgrade. Then be on
Oh,
top of
another
his
surround.
upgrades. Oh, wow.
I don't know what Soda's gonna do here.
You're just waiting for him
Much
to
be
lose.
done. Dendi
Or
even has a
leave,
town
rather.
portal, so he's not going to blunder and lose his
This is the
mountain
bit where
game. This is gonna be a
Dendi needs to
vanilla
say
surround
leave,
attempt.
please.
Doesn't quite get it. He noticed some of his footmen were on defend. He undefended them in order to try and get the movement speed required to land the surround there. It was a pretty minute adjustment, but a cool, subtle sign that he was noticing it. It shows a good level of awareness of what's going on the battlefield. So that's still tier 1. He's making another crypt. One Acolyte going down. No Necropolis here means no Acolytes can be remade from here. Soda's trying to remake his Crypt Lord. He is staying in the game. He is trying to give it.
That's because
his all.
Dendi's sitting on 2,000 gold.
He has the critical information.
Just wait until
that might be
Dendi
it.
actually spends that and gets the actual
Triple
production units
Griffin
kicking in.
Aviary.
Okay, so it's not just Hawks, it's Griffins. That means that he's actually getting the wrong armor upgrade. Human is weird. Like, for Elf, it's very streamlined. There's like 3 units in Elf that all have the same upgrade. Attack and armor. And then there's like 5 units that all have the same.
The only one that
But for Human, it's always mismatched.
screws the Knight off over is the Hippo Riders.
Like every unit
They
in Human
use
race
archer
needs
upgrades,
2 different ones.
But
AB,
if they
AA,
dismount,
BA, BB.
Yeah.
then the actual Hippos themselves use the nature upgrades.
Would I be able to come back
animal
from this
beast
if I'm
ones.
Soda here? I don't think so.
He's gonna have 6 Griffins in a minute or 2.
Yeah. He's got Griffins coming. Not even supply blocked. He's already all the way up to 80 population max, so it's not going to happen. Might be a dead Blood Mage if he has Flame Strike.
Oh
no!
Barely gets out.
Okay. I thought he griefed himself by summoning Beetles at the end, but the Blood Mage had 42 health and Crypt Lord max
I
rolls
might do a
38.
Hassan here and just
So even if he had
BRB.
auto-attacked
I want
instead
to
of
take
summoning,
a couple of bits
at
downstairs,
best,
the
he would
plates
get
and
it to
things like that, and clean up.
because of armor.
Gives me a bit of a chance to keep on top of things.
I think Soda thinks he still has a chance because he's got his expansion running. Actually, he just teched the tier 2 with 0 acolytes on the gold mine.
And 4 in his main base.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
He's down bad.
Oh my god, he has less than 1 base mining.
There's crumbs everywhere.
He's dropping a Necropolis and going home.
What? Oh,
Should've just had a
that's
massive
why he had
cereal.
4. Well,
Would be
that actually
easier.
makes sense. I thought he should do that.
I think it's a little late.
Dendi must be thinking, what's going on with this camp? This is normally not there. Yeah, this is the 2008 version of melting. But it's weird, because I selected the melting map that was called Ladder. So I figured it's the Ladder map. But maybe it's BattleNet Ladder, not W3 Champions Ladder.
It did just get shifted back in. So
Yeah. Yeah, but it was a V2 or something, updated version. I think on this version, these Ogre Magi drop invincible, permanent, invisible Watcher Wards.
what? That sounds insane.
Yeah, invisible, invincible, and permanent. It's super broken, and it was usually a main objective in the start of the game.
They're pretty tough. The Shockwave ones.
The Ogre Lords?
Yeah.
That's this one. This is Ogre 5.
Oh.
So his Knight upgrades are 3-1. Griffins 3-0. These are fully upgraded in attack. It's crazy. He's getting more Knight armor upgrades. Taking down the altar and going for the Acolyte. Soda's trying to do a counterattack. He still doesn't know it's multiple bases.
Yeah. I mean, this is done.
Nothing good
We're down
to
to
say
2
about this.
acolytes.
Yeah. Then he's gonna TP because he wants to end on the final fight.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the Griffins.
Banish. Get Holy Lights for 60% bonus damage. Griffins do bonus damage as
Oh
well.
my
Clap and
God.
dead. That was fast.
He just melted him, even with the nets on the Griffins.
Yep.
Wait, that doesn't stop them from attacking. It just brings them down.
Yep. GG. 1-0 for Dendi. Well, that was very well played by Dendi. The skill gap feels like quite a bit.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
That really was.
Gotta get through this. I'll find the second map. Tide Hunters. It's not just damage inflicted by Dendi. It's
No, there is
a lot of
there's a
damage
lot of
Soda
personal.
dealt to himself.
Yeah, a lot of build order mistakes.
Yep.
I spent a lot of time just doing my first 3 to 5 minutes over and over and over to get that out. It's so frustrating to deal with that type of mistake.
Do you still sometimes last hit creeps with Ancient of War?
Yes, but I mean, I don't think that'll ever stop.
Speaking from analyzing my top pro ex-rivals, I have to agree with that. There was one tournament where the top player in the world, he called Moon, he put down an Ancient of War too close to the creep camp. So it woke up and aggroed and cancelled his Ancient of War.
Mm-hmm.
He still ended up winning the game.
Oh yeah,
You have
that's
normally you have no business winning those, like if that happens.
oh, in like a high level tournament, yeah,
Yeah. Can you join?
that would make sense. Oops. Is it not the same name?
No, new game name. It's always in the channel of the series we're casting. Group A8.
All right, I'm joining.
It's the correct map. Let's Soda pick map. Yeah, this is Soda's map. Tide Hunters, the second map pick is Soda's map choice. So let's see it.
What do you think his plan is here, Tide Hunters? Is this a good fast expand map? I mean, it's pretty easy. Maybe.
I think same thing, but don't suck.
Okay. Same thing, don't suck. That's the plan.
Yeah, bring Acolyte, expand earlier, do your Beetle Scout. He's done it before.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is an alternative. There is an alternative. He could try to go for an all-in.
I think that's his best shot, honestly. I think catching Dendi off guard, possibly doing another fast expand like that, going Mountain King first into the Beetle Rush would be pretty difficult for him to deal with, especially if he goes Stormbolt.
Yep. Mountain King does not do well against all-in. It looks really good for like 8 hot seconds when he burns his entire mana pool, and then there's nothing left.
Yeah. So we'll have to see what the opener is here. I mean, if he goes Archmage, you know, and does like a one base play, I think Soda has no chance. Just being completely, I don't know, it's insane. We'll see how it goes.
Mountain King. Okay.
Ooh.
We will know soon if there's a second crypt. Oh, it's Death Knight.
Oh, Death Knight.
Ooh. Death Knight was meta for Undead against Human between 2003 to 2010. And maybe even from 2003 until 2020 or 18. But in the last...
That's pretty recent.
Pretty recent. I'm glad you think so. The last 5 to 7 years, we have seen more other heroes. The Death Knight brings some key spells. Death Coil for healing and damage. Unholy Aura for healing and speed. He's just a really good backbone of an army, and making him early allows you to develop his level. But
Yeah.
Human has loads of peasants and militia. They're low health, large quantity units. So, if you go for a hero that has splash damage, like Lich with Nova, Cryptlord with Impale, or even Dreadlord with Carrion Swarm, you've got a hero that can deal with those. But now there's a problem. You don't have statues yet. So how can you use all that mana? Well, part of the way that this was fixed is that undeads are fast expanding more. So as they get to tier 2, they can use the money they get from an expansion for buying a lot of mana potions and using that and converting that to experience and kills by killing Footmen and Militia, by Impale spam and Nova spam.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. That went way over my head as someone who's not really an undead player.
Okay. Sounds good.
I think what you said is probably very accurate.
It was.
Very. Yep.
Except for the Dreadlord. I threw that in. That was actually, I wanted to check if you would notice. Because people
Yeah,
don't,
Dreadlord, he's
don't
just
play.
a sleeper.
He's just...
The guy's super annoying.
Yeah.
So Dendi actually opted for the lab camp first, already secured his level 2 and a Ring of the Archmagi. Very solid start here. Meanwhile, Skippy going for the green camp in the middle, sending his ghoul back, doing a little cycle, and he's up to tier 2.
Okay.
Dendi as well.
No
just
Nerubian. Lots of ghouls. At the moment, we should see Skippy. I don't know if he picked the item. Maybe it's just a tome, so I didn't see it. But basically, you would want to be scouting now to see if the human is expanding. And in fact, the human is not expanding. Dendi is coming over. Soda needs to respond instantly and self-surround. That was a quick response. Cheeky coil, too.
He sacks the ghoul.
Yeah.
He knows it's gone.
Yep. Oh, I think that was a deny by the creep.
I didn't
Did
quite
Soda
catch it.
win?
Nor did I.
So that, I mean, what do you, so we're looking at tier 2 coming out from Skippy. His
Whoa,
possibly
big steal.
Did he get that?
Yep, big coil steal.
I was doing my
Holy-
best impression of
That's
Hassan
insane.
there,
Probably
walking
denied a
away
level 3 on the Mountain King.
and going
Nope, it wouldn't have
AFK
been. It would be 2.9 or
whilst
so.
leaving the footage still running.
That's rough.
Still really nice.
Except
steal.
the difference is I went and washed up all the plates
see.
and
Oh no.
cleaned up.
gonna
I
lose
very
his
much
ghouls.
doubt he does
Yeah,
that.
he did not take the tome. It's still there.
Yeah.
There is enough mana for 2 more bolts.
Yeah,
Soda
Soda won.
needs to bring
Sure he did.
all of his ghouls or none.
I've still got to clean my
Does a
teeth,
coil on mountain
and then I'll be
his
back
face.
on
This
track,
is surround on a
basically.
ghoul. These are really hard units
I
to
like to be
surround.
all cleaned
He
up
did
and
it.
everything.
One more kill, and it's a level up. Could be a skeleton. Self-surround. There's a thunderclap. Skeleton kill is going to be
Could
level
wait
up.
to the next game for that, maybe,
Level 3.
when that kicks off.
Okay, during all this, Soda made a graveyard. Good macro, but he didn't shift-click his Acolyte. That's temporarily not
Oh,
mining.
he's just chilling.
No. He's already 130 gold behind Dendi from the gold mine. A little bit gold behind his normal as undead, but not this much. Okay, he noticed.
Okay, so what are we looking at? 28 food, 29
Tier 2
food.
just now finishing for Soda. We'll see a second.
On first
kill.
glance, this looks a lot
Choice.
less
Probably a
worse
Lich.
for Soda.
Yeah, probably
I
going to
had
be
to guess.
Lich.
He's about to finish his
Tier
tier
2 for
1 to
Dendi,
tier 2,
almost
so
also
he could
finishing
get his
as
Lich.
well.
Maybe he's
Judging-
going for
It's
that.
got to be Archmage.
Yeah, judging from
He's
the
a little bit
blacksmith, I
behind
think
on
it's gonna be
Hero, but
Archmage,
not
so
too
that he can
much.
give
More
mana.
items
But
on the
it's
Mountain
not
King.
unthinkable he'll go
Some more
Blood
creeping
Mage.
done by
Blood Mage
Dendi.
gives mana to everyone.
A nasty
Blood
creep
Mage
track about
just
to
a
happen in
Mountain
a
King.
second.
So if you're trying to make your Mountain King a lethal weapon,
Oh,
yep,
he
it's
needs
gonna
that
be Blood
kill.
Mage.
He does the
Oh.
coil, but he traps himself.
He wants
Uh-oh.
to
I'm not
do
sure that
a
was
lot
deliberate,
of
maybe, but
thunderclaps.
that's still probably going to punish him.
Oh, he's getting us around. He has to TP out of this.
I
He's
don't know
trying
what
to
they're doing.
do
They're
damage
both
as well to
moving
Dendi,
a
but
lot.
Dendi's got more control. He's got a level 2 bolt.
Oh,
That's
That's
a kill.
Stun at low HP.
no!
And the DK goes down.
Very close to a
He
possible
timed
town
it
portal,
so
but that was
well.
a kill.
He had an exact sense of when he needed to stun at level 2 Stormbolt to make it a killing blow before the stun ran out. That's a feeling-based thing that comes from experience and practice. And it actually is a
Yep.
transferable skill from Dota 2.
That's what I was going to say. That's
Wow,
a bit of-
getting his fucking
Yes.
surround on the skeleton almost.
So Soda's queued 2 heroes. Meanwhile, the
tiny
Blood
little
Mage
thing.
coming out. Dendi level 3-1 versus a 2-1 Lich. Losing that last ghoul hurts. I mean, he has nothing left. 4 ghouls. I guess he has more mining, but
What is this
not making anything
PFP
out of
over
his
here
crypt,
that
he's
Ahmpy
broke.
has? What is that
Dendi
from?
teching to tier 3.
Yep, for the Paladin.
So we might see the same. Oh, you think Paladin? Do you think we get Griffins here? I mean, we're looking at non-spellcasters because we went Blood Mage, right? So we're.
Yeah, he has a Sanctum, but he
Who
hasn't
would
used
you
it.
bet
I don't know
on to
why he made
win?
a Sanctum if he's going MK Blood Mage.
It's definitely between
No.
Dendi and Ahmpy at the moment, with Guzu as a possible to come through
Oh,
if he
getting
doesn't panic
terrorized in
too
his
much
base
with
by
his
this null.
rifles and
Oh my
manages to
God.
make them attack all the time
What?
properly.
What are they doing? Why are they so sick?
They went really far, those creeps.
He
Yeah.
lost one ghoul there, probably, or was that an enemy unit?
I think that was a ghoul. Got sniped in his base.
It's hard to say between
Slaughterhouse
Dendi
coming
and
down.
Ahmpy.
Is that statues?
Yep.
Got tier 3 on the way.
Ahmpy's very
Knowing
good,
Soda, it's probably gonna be
clearly,
double
and I think
statue
he could
for
be
healing
the
health and
best.
mana, and then
I don't know. I
Abominations,
just
because he
don't know
likes
these
them
two
at attack.
players. I haven't seen enough of their
Yeah.
games. Dendi looks very
I think
solid,
the beefier units are going to help a lot too.
but as soon as he
because
goes
right now,
against Ahmpy, yeah,
Dendi doesn't
it
have
could go either way,
a
really.
lot of DPS. It's just pick with his stuns and surrounds.
Yeah, it's
So
all.
his rifles are just now coming out.
I did
it's all the
see
spell damage
Ahmpy
from Mountain
panic a
that's
little
gonna be
bit
big. So what do you
in
do
one of his
against
games
that?
against
You
Guzu
wanna-
when his
you
bears
wanna
got a
maybe
little bit
silence the
lopsided
Mountain
and
King
went the
with
wrong
Dark Ranger
direction.
Third, but I don't think that's part of Soda's build
So it really
order.
comes down to which player
can try
panics
to
more,
Fire
because that's
Lord?
when you make the mistakes.
Firelord possible, but there is Priest that can dispel Soulburn. Same is actually true for Silence as well from Dark Ranger. Part of it is just gotta be getting a heal scroll and making sure that you survive post heal scroll with your ghouls.
Oh, Dendi's going for a push here. Just bought both healing scroll and protection scroll from the shop, armed with mana and health pots.
He's not messing around.
I mean, this could be a game-ending push here because Soda has 2 fiends to back this.
Tier
I
3,
mean, he's just walking into the
if
base.
he gets Orb of Corruption or Lich and holds
It's gonna
back
be
at the
interesting how
the back
far
of his
does Dendi
base,
dare
he
to
could
go.
be
If
okay.
Soda just creeps and pulls his ghouls to the back of his base, you see how Dendi leaves the base even though there was no defense, because he actually wants a fight, not a base attack.
never attack
Yeah.
an undead base.
Trying-
So Soda
trying to
needs to
bring
get
him
out
out.
of here and get himself an
long
Orb of
range
Corruption,
stun
really.
Coming
does
out
not
on
wanna
the
have this
DK,
fight,
but
just
he's
get out.
Staying back for heals, it looks like.
Get out.
Getting ready to
There's no benefit
boil
to...
the...
Oh, he
goes
was
for an
going for the
aggressive
hero
coil
kill,
instead of
but
saving the Lich here.
lost
Blood
the
Mage
Lich.
almost drops, but
Oof,
healing pots
that
at the
was
last second.
absolutely the
His
wrong decision.
statue's vulnerable in the front now after a Fiend drops. Might lose another. He's sucking the Blood Mage. The stun... I think he's going to go for it. No.
Mountain King gets enough mana again to fight, but Soda falls back to his base. He just bought Orb of Corruption on Death Knight. It's meant to go to the Lich. Soda made a choice there. He didn't coil his Lich, like he said. Tried to snipe the Blood Mage. There were just 2 problems. 1, he didn't click Blood Mage items to see whether heal pot is available. And 2, he misjudged how much damage that would actually do, because he's not fully familiar with the health bar amount judging optically. So an experienced player would know that's not going to be a kill, but he tried. Well, it would have been a good trade, level 2 Lich for level 2 Blood Mage. Didn't work out though.
The stun. Does he go for the surround?
He's
Coil
got
from
Burrow, has he?
all the
I doubt he's got Burrow.
surround from Dendi.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
That's why the coil was
Really
pointless.
Really
he's-
clean
he's gonna
surrounds.
die
You had
anyway.
the displeasure of playing against that as well.
I did. It's very oppressive in game. I mean, he's just chilling here. Second hero. New Fiend coming out. His Slaughterhouse inactive.
You guys pretty confident on Dendi.
He's going to need to scramble for some sort of army. Dendi's massing. His Paladins...
So Dendi's playing human and Ahmpy's playing night elf, and Dendi doesn't seem to mess around. He seems quite
join the
confident.
fight. Not
his
dropping
human
any new
gameplay.
farms, but looking to
If you're
prepare
confident in your human
possibly to break
gameplay against
50
night
supply
elf, you
here
could take
soon.
it. Yeah.
Mortar tech or Siege Engine tech online.
The night
So
elf's always a pain in the
Dendi
butt if
is
they're really
completely controlling
persistent with the
things.
demon
Look how he
hunter
has a
and
sentry
attacking with
ward
Orb of
here,
Venom,
and he
but
cleared
if
the turtle
Ahmpy doesn't
7.
abuse that,
Now he's on the other side.
then
Soda is
Dendi could be
trying
more
to
in
find some
control.
creeps somewhere on the map where he doesn't run into Dendi. Had the luck of avoiding him now.
Do you think he's just going to the base? I
He's got Orb of Corruption on a Lich.
Is kind of vulnerable. Does he have a TP?
Yeah, he does.
He does have a TP. Okay.
This is what I call evasion creeping, trying to go to where you're not expected. Quite smart by Soda to do this. It's not a very valuable camp, as it's the smallest on the map, bar
Yeah.
none. But at least he's not getting his butt kicked again.
Ooh, he's losing his shop here. That's gonna hurt if he has to fight in his main.
That's another sentry
Does
ward.
he TP back, or does he just try to creep still and let the towers? I mean, he didn't upgrade any of these ziggurats. It's just the Black Citadel doing damage here. It's nothing. Yeah. There's really...
There's
It's
Priest
a big
just chilling at the
slow,
back.
Pretty much. That's what makes it
Yeah.
a good defender. But neither, by the way. He neither ignores the attack nor TPs. Sodapoppin walked back. He's going to try and squeeze into his own base. Lich gets
Can he
target
cancel this
fired.
round?
Get in there, get in there, get in there,
Coil
get in
comes
there, get
through.
in the
The
base.
Nova.
Don't let the
Skippy.
Lich die,
I
gotta
think
keep
he's
moving.
stuck. Oh,
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, the banished Stormbolt!
Wow, that was good, yeah. Soda
oh
just...
my gosh, and the
he's
DK
not-
is
he's not up
stuck
to
right
this.
there. He has to fight
He
this
is
out.
not up to this.
Or
Yes, the town
TP.
portal now or he's dead. Another holy light. for the kill.
It's on cooldown, probably.
Huge.
Oh, it's too low.
Very close. 34 health on the Death Knight. He's gonna town portal very nearby, actually. He just learned that you can target your TP, but he has used it in the wrong way by TPing very nearby.
That's a ballsy move from Soda. He's throwing shade.
Dendi actually losing a lot of units here with all the hero focus, but it looks like he's prepping for another Stormbolt. He just gave all the mana to the Mountain King. Oh, if he steps too close, he's gonna get stunned. I think he's targeting it.
Look at all that mana on the Mountain King. He could just run into the base at this point. Be reckless.
Getting ready for it. That should be a kill, but it's going to be GG first. Soda calls GG 2-0 for Dendi.
GG. Good fight.
There it is.
Try to put up a good fight. But the gap, a little bit too big. Dendi showed great excellence there.
Agreed. Yeah. Dendi's a bit too far ahead on
a little
Soda.
indecisive with